Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kenos. I'm here once again with the LCUS, and also once again, I'm here with my co-casting buddies, Nickelbacher and Sigtow Lord. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Hi, everybody.
I am fantastic, despite
Despite what?
Mario being here.
Ah, Dr. Nick, not Mario. You're also a little quiet, but that may be my fault. Anyway, so we are here on the last week before the playoffs of the LCUS. Lots to look at before this set of games gets going, so let's jump over to the standings page. We have at the moment option 12 in first place with 11 points, but it's option 12 versus Take the Lantern for this first set, and Take the Lantern could very easily snag first place away. It may be a preview of what the finals look like in 2 weeks. We'll have to see. More Cowbell is on a bye week, so they have to sit around and hope that Northern Storm and White Wolf don't surpass them. But Northern Storm and White Wolf are also matched up. So that'll be our last game of the night. Very exciting to see which of them, if either, are able to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. What are you guys pumped as I am? Is my audio coming through? Do I sound excited now?
You do sound excited. Still a little quiet compared to Nickel, but still excited, and that's what's important.
We got awesome games coming up for you guys tonight. As Kenos was saying, third game is something to watch out for. Stay tuned for that. And the first game, that is going to be just can Take the Lantern take option 12 out of their first place title.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can.
Yeah, I don't know
hope
if
they
they
can.
can either. I mean, option 12 has, not been 2-0'd in this entire split, and that's what it will take for Take the Lantern to claim first place. Not only that, we do have, for those of you who were following our podcast over the week, we do have a little special theme on our Champ Select banner here for the a dinosaur battle. That's what we're calling it, because we got Gregosaurus Rex up against Gregosaurus Rex's team. They're on Take the Lantern versus Trufflesaurus's team. They're on Option 12. So you guys will see some cute little dinosaurs on the Champ Select screen once someone hits the start button, which they were yelling at me to wrap up and get going with that, but here we are.
Here we are. We apologize for the lateness of Jurassic World being released about a couple weeks ago.
Indeed.
We
We're
had plans.
we're thematic enough. It's fine.
Indeed.
All right.
Relevant.
So we've already had one observation that we don't think Take the Lantern can pull this out. Is there any positivity for Take the Lantern's chances?
Anytime that you put Ace in the lineup, he's an incredibly solid mid laner, and when you put him with Andy, they performed well all split. I have no issue giving them my green light and my big win badge. I think they have incredible opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously possibility there. I just think that Option 12 wants it more. I feel like that they had that bye week where they lost their first place, and then they clawed back and reclaimed it. And, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. As was said before, this is the last week before the playoffs, and obviously both these teams will be in the playoffs. So, unless something crazy happens and Phoenix actually manages to swoop first place, which I think is possible. I'm going to pop over there for a second. They could tie for first place, depending how things go, which would be really crazy. So we'll have to see how Phoenix's games against Blitzkriegs go after these are over.
They just want us to find out what happens when we have a tie like that.
Exactly. Alright, so we have a couple of bans going out here. Some pretty common stuff. Keeping Yorick away from Prowler, Anivia away from Ace, and no one likes Malzahar.
Accurate.
Nami ban's interesting. I mean, obviously Nami is a very strong support character, but I know that I believe Ashway's played with her a bit, so I'm surprised that they took that out of the running.
That and she's seen a 100 times more play this split than the prior two splits combined. So it could be a growing meta in the LCUS.
Could be.
Nasus ban is certainly interesting. Have seen him a little bit more this split as well. So we'll have to see what the response to those bans is. I'm expecting maybe another ban on Ace. Oh, that's right. Got to take Malphite away from Darien.
Correct. Yeah. No Yasuo ban? What is this, guys?
No Lucian or Kaisa ban either.
Dude,
So
makes you think if they're gonna go for ADCs first or take what they can get. I
Yeah.
don't know.
we'll have to see. I mean, these were two of the teams, if I believe. Well, no, option 12 last week was willing to play with the new meta, but Take the Lantern was not. So we'll see if option 12 is forced into that, or forces them into that. But I feel if they were going to do that, they would have banned out like the Lucian.
Or it could just be a big play on their end, where they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna do." Are you gonna pick something, Prowler? Okay, thank God. Just going for the meta bans to make it seem like they're gonna play meta, but then not play meta. That sounds backwards, but you get what I mean.
Sure. I believe you. Alright, Jack's first pick for option 12 is interesting. Lulu first pick, kind of neutral, but also, you know, want to... Okay, I'm guessing that was then a mispick. So, everyone got to see the page.
Sigh.
So, either disconnection error, or there'll be a penalty here for delaying our games. The Trufflesaurus, the Triceratops ran away, everybody.
That's what happens when it comes Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's what happens. They run away. I don't think that's accurate.
Well, that's not what cartoons have told me, but, you know.
No.
That's a
I have
shame.
to say, you guys saw the splash screen for the teams and everything. I gotta be disappointed and gotta get lucky for not matching everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very true.
Big LCUS unity failing right there. Lucky, you got to get on page with everybody.
Isn't that a base?
Yeah, it's just,
art too?
it's just
Yeah.
the default Annie teddy bear.
Sigh.
It's okay, he's too busy showing off whatever that it's supposed to be. Looks like something in sunglasses.
Not a clue.
Jax was the issue. Maybe you guys should have picked on time. Alright, we're back. Hey everybody, welcome to the LCUS. Week 7 of Split 3. We're going to pretend the last 7 minutes didn't happen.
Indeed.
How are you doing, Nickel and Sig?
Well, with the regular banning and the regular picks, my brain hasn't broken yet. So, we're going good.
That's good.
I'm here.
Well, good. I mean, you know, that is something that is important.
Another wave.
How is everyone today? Go ahead, hop into chat. Tell us how you're doing. We're really concerned about you, but you should know you look great in that shirt.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
I actually have reasonable internet now, so I can actually have the chat open while I'm doing this.
Woohoo!
Unreasonable internet is very difficult to work with.
Aha, so he wanted the Trundle rather than the Jax.
They are completely different letters in the alphabet, but that's fine.
Yep. We're on to you, Prowler.
We're on you.
Alright, Sona also picked up, so I'm reasonably certain that's who Ashway is going to be playing. Just going to throw it out there and say that's who Ashway is going to be playing.
Probably. Caster, support. Ashway likes casters and supports. So. Probably. That's still pretty basic out of Take the Lantern, just Lulu and Zac. Although I'm kind of curious because I feel like Option 12 played this last week so far. I'm curious to see what this Marcus is gonna pick.
We'll have to see. I mean, the bot lane was definitely different. They had Pike last week, at least once. Alright, so the Lucian pick probably means we're going to see a more traditional bot lane. Also means that Ace has kicked the can to the second set of bans. So if this is signaling more of a normal game, I'm expecting Ace is going to get the next two bans targeted at him.
Or the next 3 if you count this pick as a ban.
Indeed. Alright, so Lux ban will be one of them, I'm sure.
Fizz.
Yeah, Fizz is another ace ban.
You would think you would want to deal with a Fizz with a Xerath. I don't know, that's just me. I feel like you got the range and the damage output to...
I think they're
deal with
just
Fizz.
too scared of him. But we'll see. Alright, so bans. Yeah, take the Kaisa out, that's good. Yeah, so they're anticipating an ADC, and there's also... Yeah, there's the Lux ban.
There's a Lux.
Maybe a Sejuani ban for the last one. They still don't have... Well, unless Trundle's the jungle. We don't really have a jungle pick yet. Trundle could easily be the jungle, though, so that maybe take out a top laner.
Right.
I do not
There.
tolerate
Alright.
cowardice.
Top laner.
They don't want the Darius Garen bot lane.
Alright, so champions that Ace still has available. He's got Ryze, he's got... I mean, he's got a lot of champions, obviously, but he could be like Swain, Ryze, Annie. I'd say probably one of those 3 is most likely.
I'll just bring out an assassin mid lane. Talon.
I mean, there's some pretty squishy guys on their team.
Very true.
And
Caitlyn's there, Sona.
someone like Zed, not that we'll ever see Ace play Zed, but someone like Zed who could gap close would be pretty interesting.
Oh, they're thinking about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Maokai, not surprising. That's one of Darian's. That's Darian's alternative to the Malphite. And don't forget, Take the Lantern likes just abandoning Darian in the top lane to just endure while they do other things. So we'll see if that strategy seems to hold true here.
Maokai against Trundle, that might be a little bit of especially later in the game, that might be a little...
Ooh. I don't know if we've seen Ace on Veigar before.
I
think we have.
don't
He's been
think
a
so.
He's been a major ban priority for a majority of the split.
Yeah, generally Take the Lantern bans Veigar. Well, but alright, and a Kale. Is this the first LCUS Kale?
I don't think it's the first, but definitely a rare occurrence. And you were right, that Trundle was the jungle, so that Darian ban was more... Well, not too much of a waste, because I'm sure that Prowler would have loved to play Darian.
Darius.
Darius. God dang. I'm looking at
Right.
Darian's
Alright, so there isn't too much durability on option 12. I mean, obviously they have 2 healers. Trundle can tank. Kale has her invincibility orb, but there aren't like... I wouldn't call Trundle a dedicated tank. Is someone going to disagree with me on that, or...?
No,
he
I...
definitely has some survivability in team fights, but he's definitely not a conventional tank.
Right.
High survivability.
Yeah, meanwhile we've got Maokai and Zac on Take the Lantern side. So, this will be interesting.
So in Kenos' book, Take the Lantern is going to take this first game.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, there's about equivalent amounts of CC, I think, on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the amount. There's snares, slows, stuns, knockups. We'll see how good Lusmakis' play is on Xerath. I think that's going to be a big factor.
Right. I
But
do have to say, these teams are pretty well balanced,
yeah,
all things considered. I know you would like more meat on option 12's bones, but honestly, I feel like that's a pretty good team for them, and that they're probably going to do very well. But yeah, I'm just trying to talk through who I think is going to take it, but it's hard for this one.
we have Arcane Soda saying option 12 is going to win. So that's one. That's one
That's
vote.
one vote.
Yeah, it's one vote. I don't know. I mean, I think, like I said, a lot's going to come down to Lusmakis' play on Xerath. Ashway with Sona is also going to be pretty big. Because, you know, Sona's ults can change a whole team fight in a second.
Right.
And now Fatley is saying Lantern is going to win. Is that an opinion or just contrarian, Fatley?
1 for 1. I don't know. I might have to give this a Take the Lantern. But the thing is, I've never seen Ace play Veigar, so that's kind of a questionable thing. But he's a mid lane god, so I feel like it'll be fine.
I think a big part of this is also going to be I keep putting this all on option 12 shoulders, so I'm going to put some on Darian's here. If Darian can make sure Prowler stays in lane, is going to be a big
Yep.
deal. Because if Kale starts rotating and bullying Vagar out of lane, Vagar's not going to get enough stacks and then going to have a weaker mid and late game.
Yep. And we also know that. Oh, sorry. Say, go ahead.
Sorry, I foresee that going a little different. I think first tower gold is going to go to the top side for Kale, and that's going to allow the roaming opportunities. That's probably a lot what that choice was made into, because Maokai, in Teamfight Machine, you want to keep that kind of style, which they have between Lulu, Vigar, Zac, and Maokai, the far superior team fight.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I was going to say, too, was that we've seen that Darian likes to kind of roam with his Maokai, like do a cheeky little teleport to the bot lane and then try to snare bot lane so that Lucian and Lulu could get some free kills. But it's going to be interesting to see because I feel like Prowler is going to probably want to keep him in lane for as long as possible.
Yeah. I mean, both sides don't want the rotations, but I think that looking out for Prowler bullying Ace will be more on Take the Lantern's mind.
Right.
But we'll see. Battle for first place, Fight of the Dinosaurs. Game 1, starting right now. After the skins. Maybe we'll see some dinosaur-themed skins. Not sure if any of the champions available have those. Nope. They do not.
It's this lack of player buy-in that really takes away from our games.
Alright. I don't know. I guess take the lantern. I like how Trundle and Kale kind of look similar. But with such a fast load-in, it's kind of hard to make those decisions.
I'll be honest, I missed skins completely. It was so quick.
It was very quick. Clagstrong missing a skin is important.
I'm sorry, but have I taught you guys nothing?
Probably.
Okay, just wanted to get that across.
Alright, so looks like there isn't going to be any sort of invade shenanigans. Very passive at the start of this game here. Ace indicating that yes, there's a Xerath on their team. It's good to know.
In case you did forget.
Well, it is possible to forget with the meta the way it is. And we've also had one remake already. It's possible Xerath switch champions in the loading screen. Alright, not expecting any sort of early game shenanigans here. We'll see. Obviously, Gotta Get Lucky does enjoy being hyper aggressive. And playing Zac has helped him with that. I'm actually a little surprised they let him get Zac. But it is just game 1. And, assuming Team Phoenix does not win both of their games, Option 12 just needs to win one of these to secure first place. So we'll see what happens with this mid lane in particular. As we said, this is the first time we believe that Ace has played Vagar in the LCUS at least. And also this top lane. Excited to see Prowler on someone different.
Yeah, Kale is a very interesting pick. I think it's going to be a fun dynamic as we reach the mid game.
Some poking early on in the bot lane. Back and forth and top as well. Truffle just getting crab. Ace is at 3 stacks, 4 stacks. And Truffle's just doing a little rotation. No big deal. So, no early ganks either from these junglers.
No, nothing much really happening outside of some general trading.
Looks like Prowler's coming here to ruin Gotta Get Lucky's day. This could be the start of the first fight here. 3v2. Darien is rotating down. Truffle is trying to zone. Oh, I think Gotta Get Lucky got that smite, so that's good for him. Yeah, with gold where it is, he definitely got that smite. So, good positioning there by Gotta Get Lucky to secure that kill.
Heavy posturing from both sides there. I think that's an indication of what we can look for.
Looking forward to see who gets first blood down here in the bot lane. Not that bot lane will be the first kill, but just the first kill in general in the bot area. Haven't seen Caitlyn around in a while, so having her come back is nice. Smock is taking a beating. Low mana, low health. But yeah, very, very passive game at the start here. Not too much blowing up just yet. Both sides feeling each other out, giving each other the respect that their first and second place deserves. Another encounter of the junglers here. Gotta Get Lucky, very low health. Channels and jumps away. Should be able to get out. Ace is rotating briefly to support. We end up getting ganked here. I'm surprised he's willing to be that far forward. Stun misses. Throws up his own stun to get away. Truffle bites him and takes a tower shot. But now Ace is very low mana. Alright. CS leads, pretty much about where you'd expect them. Nothing surprising here. Bot lane is more or less equal. Is equal. Mid lane, Ace is off by 5, but he did just have to go back. And top lane, the range of Kayle is definitely not surprising to see her in the lead there. So Sig, where do you think we're going to see first blood? Take a stab at it.
I think that's going to depend on the jungle rotation, but I'm going to give it to the top side. Maokai's having a very difficult time managing mana and health, considering Kayle can convert the mana to health through her abilities. So there's a lot on the table there. High risk top side.
I'm surprised Ace isn't, I mean, he did just go place a ward. I'm surprised he's not warding as much as Lismakis is. Lismakis gets a full combo off on him. Apparently we do have a pause coming up. I was just warned about that. So we'll see what happens. Probably taking a lot of minion damage up top. Could be in a little bit of danger from a gank, but Gotta Get Lucky is sitting there without realizing that he's sitting on a ward. So his attempted ambush is not going well. But yeah, so we do have that pause coming up in about 2 minutes. See if there's any action before then. But yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed at how the both bot laners are able to keep so close on the kill counts. Their CS leads that keep bumping back and forth. No one's getting quite the edge. Both junglers are going to now run into each other in the mid lane. We'll see what happens here. This could be the first set of kills here. Truffle gets hit, surrounded by the stun, does not get stunned. Good awareness there. Ace goes a little too far forward. Ace may end up getting taken out here, and does.
High risk. He threw that flash, tried to miss the first one, but that follow-up was just too strong.
Darien tried to rotate down to help, but unfortunately got there a little too late and just has to TP back, or just back regular. We'll see if he uses TP to get back to lane. He does. Yeah, I was a little surprised Ace was as far forward as he was. But that may just be, you know, Vhagar being a little less of a common pick for him, or just a misunderstanding of positioning there. Alright, so first blood in the mid lane. Like you said, it did depend on jungle rotations there, as both junglers found themselves in the mid lane. We have got to get lucky thinking about ganking top. Here we go. Is he going to get Prowler? Prowler does find himself cut out. The flash does not quite work. The pull doesn't work either, though, and they have to give up.
It was a lot exchanged for that.
Yeah, a lot of abilities exchanged there. Prowler did not blow his ultimate, however.
A summoner has disconnected.
And fortunately, Prowler was able to get out of that before he disconnected.
Yeah, we're seeing reports of some technical issues from Prowler, so hopefully we can get those resolved.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about how Gotta Get Lucky is doing on his ganking currently. We've had 2 or 3 altercations now where he hasn't managed to get anything done, either because his mid laner died, or he's been spied out by a ward, or just Prowler managing to get away. And meanwhile, Trufflesaurus has managed to get 1 kill, and you know that's a big deal because that was first blood.
I think a lot of it has to do with Gotta Get Lucky playing very reactionary. Maybe throwing that grab a little too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that reactionary comment, especially. We'll have to see how Gotta Get Lucky chooses to spend his gold. He is going back. He has almost 900 gold here. Both bot laners also are very hefty pouches here, neither wanting to head back just yet. And for good reason. I mean, they're both at full health, thanks to their supports. And just, you know, their general ability to stay in lane with the regeneration coming off of Doran's shield for Lucian especially. So we'll see. It looks like Truffle may be angling to head down to the bot lane, which would definitely help force the issue.
Big possibility there. Plus, with Scuttle getting ready to hatch in the bot side, that's always a priority.
Also wondering if Dragon will become a target once they shove, or if they're able to shove Andy and Gregosaurus out of bot lane. I guess it depends on how damaged Clagstrong and Ashway manage to be after that fight, but Cloud Drake will definitely help with some of the rotations they've been trying to do, especially with Trufflesaurus on that Trundle.
Yeah, I think that would be the strong play. Really help with a lot of the play styles that we're seeing today with these champions. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I think they're gonna rotate to Dragon, especially after having vision of Gotta Get Lucky on the top side.
Alright, not sure how long this pause is, but we will wait it out for you good folks here. Ace is currently at 46 stacks. Despite being killed, he has a 12 CS lead in the mid lane.
A summoner has reconnected.
So that's definitely a positive there. Doesn't seem to have too much of another advantage there based on what we see on the minimap and based on the health bars at the top. Actually, if I just hit A here, yeah. No, it's just a baseline comparison. Okay. Alright. So, Prowler heading back. Prowler's bank is only 500 gold. More than likely just trying to get a bit of a reset after that gank. But could be grabbing a piece of his next item as well. Maybe boots. Because he might not have needed to blow flash there if he had boots. Oh, looks like he changes his mind. Trufflesaurus is doing an invade, actually. Maybe stealing this red buff under Gotta Get Lucky's nose. Gotta Get Lucky may be heading there now. But I don't know if he will get there in time. Oh, missed the kill there.
Solo kill. Ace did use his ultimate to close that out, but he caught Lice in the stun, so not much he could do there.
Well, that's the power of the delete button. Good for Ace to get that kill. Probably feels a little bit better about the ganks that he suffered. And bot lane are still hanging out. It looks like Clagstrong is the one who's deciding to break the stalemate and go back. We'll see how much more CS Andy decides to get. Looks like he's just using his ult to clear out this wave, and then we'll go back as well. Prowler's still at about half health. Like you said, he does have the ability to heal, which he has put 2 levels in. So sticking around is definitely something he wants to do. Lasmachus, meanwhile, has returned as well. Ace has finally gotten boots from his rune page, as has Lasmachus. We have the minutes passing thanks to their kills and assists. Cloud Drake's still relatively unhindered. Looks like Darian's doing a bit of a rotation. More just posturing than anything else.
Lucky also just hit 6, so much more gank potential coming out of him.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. It's always interesting to see how Gotta Get Lucky turns on once he hits 6 on any of his champions.
We did see Xerath use his flash just now, trying to get out of that stun. Ace in a rough predicament. We do see the column go up. Ace rotating up.
Yeah, his stun is about to go up. He does throw it down, goes the other way. Ooh. Almost gets that kill. Well, Gotta Get Lucky, go for it. He's thinking about it, he's going for it. Lands the hit. Bounces the wrong... Okay, gets it anyway. There's that flash that was lost right there. That was the weight of that. Here comes Darian to help as well. Ult does miss though. Oh, Gotta Get Lucky, he's thinking about it anyway. Lands a big splash. Does get the pull. Gets the root. The knockback. They might get Truffle here. Very low. Flashes for it. Great job by Darian there. Oh, now we have the teleport coming from Lasmachus. Oh, they might get Kale as well. Kale's invulnerability has something else to say about it, though. Ace tries to hit with a long range. Here comes the ult. Picking off Zac. Does not quite get it. Good dodge there. Oh, 9 hit points! Gets away with 9 hit points. Where's that Karthus ult?
Option 12 showing that there weren't many other options right there. It was get out.
Oh, big flash there by Clagstrong, who wants to get the kill. Snipe won't finish Ace off here, but he is very low. No teleports available, though. Most likely means Ace will get away. Oh, Gotta Get Lucky comes back in. Missed that. Sorry, folks.
This war of mid lane aggression is really causing some issues for option 12. It doesn't seem like they're really utilizing map awareness very efficiently.
Speaking of map awareness, Gregosaurus is now in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I mean, all the kills so far have been in the mid lane. Wonder if that's by design or just how it happens to be working out. Gregosaurus in a little bit of trouble here. Andy trying to help. Lucian not the best at helping out his support buddies.
No, but he had ultimate up, so there was a big chance for re-engage there.
Ace throws down a ward because he knows that there's 4 people beneath him. Lasmachus comes back. But at 3/4 health, Ace probably isn't that concerned. Does go for the stun, but misses it. And Truffle is not going for Dragon. Ace at 108 stacks. Darian taking some big hits. Alright, so we have a 1,000 gold advantage. Most of it, let's see where most of it is. Most of it seems to be on Ace, currently, as he does have those 2 assists.
There's a huge CS differential on the top side as Kale is up 40 CS.
Sounds like a normal game for Darian. Yeah, Darian is the one who suffers the most on Take the Lantern. But he does so very well.
He's a giver.
As all top laners should be. Except me. Alright, gotta get Lucky's full health. Looking pretty confident, 2-0. Looking for a gank here. Going for it. Does land the pull. Ooh, the pull helps with the stun there. Lasmachus goes down.
Ooh, missed column there.
I'm sure Ace would have preferred the column land, because I'm pretty sure they could have taken Truffle out there as well.
Ooh, yeah.
But now Ace is coming for a rotation. There's a ward there that will see this. Oh, does get blotted out by Greg there. Good job. And Ace is just walking in. He doesn't care. Oh, big stun there. That's a dead ADC. Alright, we have 3 people now in the bot lane. Probably going to push up. Nope, Ace just prancing back to lane. 136 stacks. A little surprised I didn't try to push more aggressively there.
When you control the pace of the game, you're more likely to take things a little slower. Because the late game, they don't have to worry about that much. They've got Lygar, they've got height, they've got the late game scaling.
Well, they may not have a truffle source for much longer here. Let's see what happens. Prowler comes in to try to help, does get stunned. Nope. Just a brief headbutt, and everyone goes their separate ways. Bot turret for option 12 very low. Gold lead is now 2,000. Truffle very calmly just running through mid lane here. Dragon is still up. And bot lane is still, you know, very close despite Lucian's kill. CS lead has been impressively equivalent. First Dragon possibly going to option 12 here. I don't think anyone's going to be able to contest it in time. There it is. Don't even waste Smite, because they didn't have Smite available.
It's a big decider.
Alright, so top lane, still Prowler's world. Hasn't been able to get any kills, but very clearly has a CS lead there. Gold lead itself, about 200. So pretty much the difference between Lucian and Caitlyn in the bot lane as well. Now here's Truffle thinking of a gank. Lasmachus is joining him. Gotta Get Lucky comes in though. See how this goes. Flashes for it. Gotta Get Lucky's taking all the damage right now. Pillar comes up to block him out. Ace comes in as well. Big play here by Ace. Let's see if they can get more damage out. Flashes are wasted. Flashes are blown. Big ult coming from Xerath. Ace flashes for it. Is he going to get it? Throws the stun up to make sure Lasmachus sticks around, but turret aggro. Oh, big shield by Gregosaurus Rex. Ace still alive. Gotta Get Lucky taking loads of damage. At the moment, it's still a... Oh! Gotta Get Lucky dives. Not sure I agree with that. Has to flash out. Alright, so 2 for nothing and a turret there.
That was incredibly ambitious. 2 engages that most people would say a little bit too risky. Take the lantern, just dives right in.
And that's what happens when you've Gotta Get Lucky as your engager. That is actually somewhat of an interesting comparison there. When Gotta Get Lucky was playing top lane and playing champions like Kennen, he wasn't necessarily the initiation. That's just what he did. He just went in. But when you have your initiation, the guy who pulls your trigger, being the one who goes ham on a moment notice, that kind of motivates the momentum of your entire team. Alright, so now we have a 3k gold lead. First turret gold, of course, very insignificant. And the lane has now been shuffled around. We got bot lane in the top lane and bot lane in the mid lane. The option 12's bot lane is currently rushing to help Prowler. They won't be in time to save the turret. Looks like Lismaka seeds this and heads back to mid. But after getting the turret, everyone goes back. They got what they wanted. They don't need anything more. Ace at 167 for his stacks. Let's see here. Wondering where the focus will be next. This turret is very low up here in the top lane. Looks like Praja's going to focus it down. Andy focusing a little bit more on minions than trying to stop Kayle. And now Baron has spawned, so no Herald for anyone this game. Oh, big Zerathal here chasing a low ace. All of them miss though. That little Santa can dance. But we have a 5-man push in the mid lane here. Ace very low, may just get picked off by the joy of snipes here, but here comes Gotta Get Lucky, bounces everyone behind the turret. Sona is deleted. Xerath is deleted. Trufflesaurus very low, deciding not to get involved. Here comes the next big jump, and that's a huge Zac. Lots of damage coming out. Caitlyn is deleted. This is a Zac game, ladies and gentlemen, and here comes Gotta Get Lucky again, behind. Polymorph on the Kayle. Kayle manages to get invincible in time, but it won't matter with that low of health. Who is tanking the turret aggro? Zac is. Zac doesn't care. Darien versus Shufflesaurus. And another 2 for 0 and a turret.
There really wasn't at any point where Option 12 really controlled the flow of that fight.
Yeah, and that's a big play that someone like Zac can make. You get that disruption from his ultimate, and that is basically just the end of the fight. Or at very least, the end of your strategy in that fight. Gotta Get Lucky. Having some words with Baron. Lismaka coming back to quickly ward the ward that was cleared. Alright, gold lead is now up to 5k. Most of it, we got 3k resting with Ace. About 800 on Zac. And another 800 on the bot lane. Ooh, 1,000 gold lead on Gregosaurus over Ashway. 7 assists, nothing to sneeze at. Ace all alone here, though. Gregosaurus trying to help. Does hugify him, but no amount of shields is going to stop a 4v1. And this may mean they get the mid turret, which will be their second turret of the game. Gotta Get Lucky's thinking about it, though. It is 4v4 currently. Kayle is alone in the top lane. Signal to go in, and they're going in. Here comes the Zac. Big root, big knockup. There gets the dead Caitlyn. Double disables here. Lismaka's flashes. Gotta Get Lucky does a little hop. That was cute. Ashway probably going to go down here. Her ult is not available. Does blow flash. Oh, Trufflesaurus ends up going down to Andy. Doesn't look like Gotta Get Lucky's going to try to push any further than he has to. But here comes that split pushing. Prowler 70 CS up. Probably going to take this turret out. Ace does teleport down. Nope. Prowler decides not to engage on Ace. Alright, Ocean Drake is available. Takes Lantern's going for that. So Sig, if you are on option 12 right now, you're down by 5k gold, what do? You
Play as defensively sound as you can until you can get some big picks, Vigar, Lucian, and then you start pressuring that mid lane. Don't let them get Baron. You're still not out of this. They've got some turret gold they could get back if they send Kayle down to the bot side. I could really see Prowler taking the tower very quickly, so they're by no means out.
Oh, here comes Gotta Get Lucky around the backside here. Great gank play here. Closing in on Lismakas, gets hugified. Lismakas does not have flash available anymore. Lucian, unfortunately, not able to close it out. Gregosaurus might get picked off here. Does not, because Ace comes on the other side and shuts Lismakas down. Big Maokai ult coming here. It may get the entire team. It does root 2 of them. Kayle goes almost down. There she goes. Caitlyn very low as well. Ace. And again, no losses. Extremely dominating performance here from Take the Lantern.
These guys are really showing mastery of their passives. Incredible control throughout the entirety of this fight.
And they've done a really good job with their positioning as well. Ace coming from behind in that fight. Got to get lucky, of course, on Zac. Comes in from every possible angle, because that's just how you play Zac. And with this Ocean Drake, they'll be healed up in no time.
Man, oh man. Very impressive.
9k gold lead now. Not looking great for option 12. I would like to see from option 12, beyond just playing a little bit safer, I'd like to see a few more wards in the bot lane. Most of their wards are centered in the top side. Looks like there's some calls to cover in mid here as everyone goes back. No one gets caught out. Ashray doing a good job clearing out some of them control wards. And Andy is taking red buff. Jungles don't need it anymore. Your jungle is 5-0-11.
I'm the jungle now.
This is what we call ADC greed, ladies and gentlemen. You're a jungler, you're doing well, they start taking your stuff. Dragon will be up eventually. Another Cloud Drake for this one. Help both sides. Truffle helping Lismakis get blue, I believe. Yep. Alright, and Take the Lantern is pushing top. 5-man push on top. It looks like Prowler's thinking about split pushing. I'm not sure I agree with that, considering how far down they are, but that distraction may be what they need. See what happens here. Ace and Gotta Get Lucky trying to find a pick in the backside, while Andy and Darian have to make quick work of that turret. Huge damage there on Clagstrong. Ace's
Single Q.
stacks are now at 260. Big stuns. Here comes the Kale teleport. Most of her team will probably be dead before she gets in there, and they are. Truffle very low, tries to get out, does manage to. Zac does end up dying though. No passive to save him this time. Invulnerable Kale is not enough. Big Zerathald here, could take out Andy. Does manage to dodge it. One more hit. Alright, so that's 2 inhibitors down. Super minions are in here, doing some work. And Take the Lantern wisely goes back. Dragon up in 2 minutes. Alright, option 12 now down by almost 11k gold. So really past the point of no return here, but they did manage to get that kill on Gotta Get Lucky. So it's proven that Gotta Get Lucky is not too tanky for them.
Yeah, it's definitely still manageable for them to take care of. Gotta Get Lucky. In terms of win, if they can make it to the 40-minute mark and win a team fight, that's really their best strategy. Then push down that bot side, that top side lane, and take what you can.
Yeah, I'm into the idea of Prowler split pushing some more, especially if there isn't a team fight being threatened on the horizon. The big issue is just going to be trying to find a way to pick off anyone on Take the Lantern, because they are moving as one. There are not 5 players on this team. There is 1 player with 5 minds. Oh, big flash there, and Lismakis gets instantly deleted thanks to the stun and ultimate combination here. Truffle gets focused immediately. Turret aggro is on Gringosaurus Rex, so he has to go down, but here comes Gotta Get Lucky. Ultimate misses, however. Big damage going on here. Andy very low. Kale comes in the side. Almost deleted. Ults with very low health. Does end up dying. Ace is willing to go in. Maybe a little dangerous there. Gets critically strict. Taken out. Andy is still alive, though, and that's what they need. Triple kill there for Andy. Here comes Trufflesaurus. Can he stop them, or is he just delaying? It looks like he's just delaying. Oh, big turret shot there on Andy. He's going to have to fall back. Alright, good job drawing a line in the sand there by option 12. They didn't necessarily win that, but they certainly didn't lose the game there, which was a real possibility.
I don't want to say it's been the constant problem in this match, but the placement of Lysiamus, or Lysimachus, throughout this game has really yielded in a lot of 4v5s as he goes down either too early or he's not in a position where he can really participate that well. I really think that'll turn around either within the rest of this game or next game.
Yeah, that is one of the problems with having a siege-based champion. It's always hard to tell exactly where you want to be, especially at this level. Particularly when you have a team comp with someone like Zac on it, because Xerath wants range, and Zac does not give you that. I'm actually a little surprised that they went with the Xerath. It seemed more like it was more attempt to shut Ace down rather than consider the team they were up against.
Well, the Xerath did come across first as Vigar was last picked. I think Vigar is just an incredibly good choice in the team fights, and I don't think the impact versus Ace was as heavy as it feels.
Oh, sure. I meant more in terms of you have someone who wants to stay at a distance, and you pick him up against a Zac who was picked earlier than that champion, I believe. I believe Zac was second pick for Take the Lantern.
You are correct. So that definitely, I can get behind that.
Alright, so we have a Baron fight here. This could be something that could be stolen. Truffle's stolen objectives before. Not quite as dramatically as some of our other junglers, but definitely has happened. Ace is here to zone, though, as is Darien. Deciding they don't need the damage. They gotta get lucky can tank, and Andy can dish it out just as well. Ace in a 3v1 there, briefly. Oh! Clagstrong almost deleted. Ace at 319 stacks here. No one wants to go in on him, and for good reason, but this means that Baron's going to fall. Ooh, Lysimachus tries to ult to steal it. Ace does have a truffle on his face, but here comes Darien to stop that too. Xerath's really trying, does not manage to do it, unfortunately. And now here comes the ultimate. Who gets snared? Anyone? Anyone? Nope. Good retreat there. So yeah, anyone who's ever been frustrated against Maokai, you can outrun that ult. Just, you know, not regularly. Alright, so the next dragon will be the big boy. Mostly because they took so long to get that first dragon, so only 3 dragons came before the Elder Drake. Ace now at over 320 stacks, and they're still pushing this bot lane, and for good reason. There's 1 turret left, might as well go for it. Gotta get lucky just blindly running through it, though. I'm worried a little more about that jungle farm. This man with his priorities in line. Clearing out some wards. Alright, so this could decide the game here. We'll see how it goes. Ace misses his stun, that's a big deal. Good snipe there by Clagstrong to take about half of Ace's health off. Oh, lots of ults being blown right away here. Xerath opening with his ult, probably a good idea. Keep that distance. Stun was put down there. Ashby taking a lot of damage. Truffle tanking for some reason. Turret very low. That siege minion's doing a lot of the work here. One more shot would have killed it, but they managed to stop it in time. Gregosaurus taking a lot of damage. Clagstrong may be a little far ahead, but the team of Take the Land seems to be in full retreat here. Ace having gone home, does have teleport available. Doesn't seem like he's going to use it. And once again, another line in the sand, but that line's going to disappear pretty quickly. Here comes Ace into the fight. Big jump in there by... He gets 3. That's Kale down. That's Truffle down. Turret is down as well. Good awareness there by Gregosaurus getting that. And he flashes out. Gregosaurus taking a lot of damage, though. Does get taken out by Caitlyn. Ace focuses Caitlyn down first. Going after Lysimachus. Could be an ace. And that will be the first game. Congratulations to Take the Lantern winning that first game, despite several people saying they could, including me.
It was well played on both sides.
Score screen still thinks the game's still in progress, so we'll give it a second. If we can't get the score screen, that's a little unfortunate, but I'm sure we will find a way to move on. Okay, there we are. Alright, so let's check out some fun graphs. Damage to champions. So despite Zach's very impressive kills, 6, 2, and 19, his total setup there, graph damage is not at all surprising, with Ace and Lucian over there with Andy's taking up most of it. Alright, so we will get reaction, comments, and analysis as we hop over into the second game in just a couple of moments, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.